name's Marcus Van Dorn, and I was born in Arcadia, California.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby, I think I want to marry you.
I love his personality, and I love that he is as witty as he is. He's very thoughtful. It's really awesome to know that he loves me and treats me as if, you know, I'm the most important person in his world, but he also treats other people with so much respect and that's a very attractive quality.
No one will know.
Definitely his smile. Yep. And his ass, but his smile definitely is.
If we're trash, got a pocket full of cash we can blow.
Well, we met online. Plenty of Fish.
I went on that site because I thought it was also a Christian site, because it's like, I thought it was like fishers of men. So I figured it's a Christian site, and I soon found out that it was not at all. His profile actually was the first one that I found. I stopped like dead in my tracks, and I took a double take, and I was like, wow, this guy is gorgeous.
She sent this really elaborate message.
I didn't know what to say to him, so I just said hi.
Just hi. 2 letters.
I hit send, and I was like, I hope that does it. Like, I hope he actually responds.
I responded to it. I looked through her profile, and I liked what I read and what I saw. I had the day off, and I was going to go to the driving range and hit some golf balls before picking up my daughter from school. We hadn't had a date yet. We'd been talking a little bit, and I think that's why she kind of invited herself to come join me at the golf course. I wanted to get her something, so I went into the pro shop and I bought her a set of little pink golf balls.
And I thought it was so adorable. And then he explained why, which I thought was even more adorable. He said, you can't give a girl flowers at a golf course because what is she gonna do with them? But you can give her golf balls because she'll hit them.
I remember being really nervous and waiting for her to show up, and I saw a car that matched her description.
When I parked my car, he says, I think I see you. And I called him a stalker.
I remember she was all the way at the end of the parking lot, so I had a long look as she was walking toward me, and she was, beautiful, not dressed to hit golf balls. I mean, the wind was blowing and the sun was out, and there she is walking, and I couldn't believe she was like walking to meet me. I felt pretty lucky. She had like flip-flops on, and she had like an orange pedicure. Orange is my favorite color. I don't think she knew that, but her toes were orange.
Then he made some comment about some team being his favorite team and his last name being Dutch. And I thought, oh, okay, cool, Marcus Dutch.
We were not like hitting golf balls. I hit a few, and then she wanted to try hitting a few, and
probably.
She, to this day, still thinks that it was all a setup so that I could, stand really close to her and help her, like, hold the golf club.
He's like Rico Suave.
After we hit that small bucket of balls, there was a little putting area.
He had come back behind me to either say something to me or something. I don't remember what it was, but he brushed my hair in such a way that it like sent a shock like straight up my spine, like into like the back of my neck.
Rico, suave, rico, suave. Seguro que han oído que yo soy educado, soy un caballerito, un chico bien portado, un joven responsable y siempre bien vestido. Yo no sé quién ha mentido. I don't drink or smoke and into dope when I know coke. You ask me how do I do it, I cope. My only addiction has to do with a female species. I eat them raw like sushi. So please don't judge a book by its cover. There's more to being a Latin lover. You gotta know how to deal with a woman that won't let go. The price you pay for being a gigolo. Rico. Suave. Rico. Suave. I bet it's not a woman that can handle a man like me. That's why I juggle 2 or 3. I ain't wanna commit, you can omit that bit. You pop the question, that's it. A ver, 1, 2, 3, 4 mujeres. Y la situación ahí no muere, no es un delito. Calmo mi apetito.
Hi, my name is Brooke Pickle, and I was born in Newport Beach, California.
You're one of our flawless, ooh, you a sexy lady. But you walk around here like you wanna be
She is
someone.
the most sensitive, truly caring person that I know, personally. I mean, she genuinely cares about complete strangers. She's just a beautiful person inside and out, all the way, everything about her. She's witty, and I'm sarcastic, and she says that on a list of things that she was looking for in a man, she prayed for sarcasm, and boy, does she sure get it.
He almost kissed me in the parking lot before I got back in my car. And he said, I'm not gonna kiss you, I'm not gonna kiss you, I'm not gonna kiss you. And I was like, okay. And he said, I'm not gonna kiss you in a parking lot in Costa Mesa. You deserve so much better than that. And I was like, wow, okay. Where are you gonna do it then?
A girl like you should never.
This is probably about a week after we first met. She'll know exactly what day.
It was 2 days after we met.
There is a beach in Laguna Beach that I really like. It's called Virginia Beach. I think both of us knew we were going to have our first kiss finally.
Oh, I know.
I mean, there's not much else you're gonna do as the sun's going down, on the beach. We're not going in the water. And so there was all of that excited, anticipation and nervousness. And then we had our first kiss.
I've never had a first kiss like that. Someone who actually, he planned it. And he told me later that he knew that kiss was going to be his last first kiss, and that he wanted it to be special and perfect. He said his last name was Dutch. So after our date, I went home and I looked him up and I typed in Marcus Dutch, and there's crickets on the internet. Nothing, absolutely nothing comes up. And I thought, this guy is a liar, and I am never gonna go out with him again, and I'm lucky I'm alive, and what the hell am I doing? I'm never going on a line again, and I'm gonna delete my account, and I can't believe I just did that. So the next time we went out, we were walking around Fashion Island. He said, I haven't coached my kids' soccer team in, umpteen years, and there's still kids that'll come up to me and be like, hey, Coach Van Doren. And I'm like, Coach Van Doren? Who's Coach Van Doren? And he says, I am. And I said, but your name is Marcus Dutch. And he said, no. And I said, your last name, didn't you say your last name is Dutch? And he said, yes, it is Dutch. It's Van Doren. Oh my God. Oh, he's never gonna go out with me now because he thinks I'm this is real. He didn't know my last name either. So I told him, okay, now I guess I'll give you my last name. And I gave him a guess, I made him guess it. I said, my last name is a food, but it is spelled differently because it's pickle, but it's really spelled pickle. And he says, okay, so how do you spell it? A-F-O-U-D? And I looked at him stunned,
Thank you.
I hope we do this again.
We will, definitely. You have to. But you never told me your last name.
That's right. My last name's Dutch.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a great last name. I really like it. And you need to guess mine.
Let's see.
Well, it's a food, but it's spelled differently.
A food. A-F-O-U-D.
No! Oh,
No, but I thought you said.
Oh, because
you
I thought.
And you
wait,
thought
wait.
my name was.
Could this be love? I won't have to run no more. Deep in the night, I won't have to hide. Oh yeah, could this be love?
that same day that I found out his real last name was the day that he met my son.
I think he just sees me kind of close, and they sit down, and I haven't even been introduced to this little guy yet, but he scoots over and tells me to come and sit down next to him. And he was just the warmest, cutest, most energetic little boy that you would ever see. And that's when, Brooke introduced him to me.
I'm just a little lost.
After they had a chance to meet, I felt like I could be a lot more open, with the kids about her and my feelings for her, and got the sense that they really liked her. And I was really excited about Brooke coming into not just my life, but now their lives, and being a big part of it.
Completely different demographic. Like, they have no cows in Corona Del Mar. And Chino is littered with cows. We're literally in the farm up here.
I knew that the kids being around would be really important to Brooke. I felt like the best time to do it would be over like the Christmas holiday. Earlier, when Brooke and I were dating, I had made this gift and I took it down to her when she was at work on one of my days off. What it was a jar of, I don't even remember how many notes that I had just written. Just all these thoughts, all these things that I was thankful for, things that I loved about her. And I gave her 2 jars. One was full of those notes, and the other one was empty. So she could read one and put it in the empty one. And then when that one fills up, she could just kind of go back and forth like forever.
I mean, it made me cry. Like, I just thought, who does that? And then I took him into work, and every girl was on the phone with her boyfriend and husband. And, why don't you ever do stuff like that? Blah, 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 blah. Like, he's not even married to her. And, So anyway, so fast forward to the engagement.
I had asked the 3 older kids, my kids, to write her something, just something that they appreciated or liked about her. And I had put those in the top of the jar that had the notes that I had written. We're going through the gift exchange, and then when everything's just about wrapped up, I go and I get the jars that I had given her before. When she started reading that they were notes from the 3 older kids, she just started crying.
And I can remember exactly what they said, like I read them yesterday, and I still have them upstairs. And it was like the most meaningful thing to see those letters from his kids. It really meant a lot to me, because the whole time that we've been together, the most important thing to me has been for them to know that, yes, I love their dad, very, very much, but that they're a package deal, and that they mean so much more to me than they're not my stepkids. I don't think of them that way. They're mine. My head knows that they're not mine, but my heart doesn't know the difference.
The very first thing that I ever bought Brooke was that little set of 3 pink golf balls. So one of the Christmas gifts that I gave her was a dozen pink golf balls.
Marcus told me, you got to open the box of the golf balls. And I said, well, do they explode? I remember asking him that. And I opened them, and on the top layer of the golf balls, it says, will you marry me? And I just, it was awesome.
And I have the ring, and now she's just really crying, and all the kids were there. It was just us, and it was perfect. She did, yeah, through tears and snot.
Tell me right now, baby.
I don't see us moving ever really far out of this area. I like this area.
We like the cows.
I like the hills.
Hey, baby.
It'll just be neat to see just what happens with us and the kids over the next 5 years.
We will definitely not be grandparents.
No.
No, not in 5 years.
Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you.